Cause of H on my way, but this bitch is not for Hermes. Okay, I just popped me a Perky cause I heard it help with the pain, but to help my back ache.
Hey everybody, welcome to All Mike, your amazing podcast about anime and just other things. I am Jaharo, aka no, I don't say my real name. I'm Jaharo. Hey, what's poppin'? Maybe I did say my real name. I'm Jared. Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? Identity crisis.
I know. It's been a while since we recorded. I don't remember.
What's up, guys? It's Soul over here. How you doing?
I shouldn't have to explain it, but it's your boy Young Yatted.
That's crazy.
It's Caleb.
It's Caleb.
AKA DJ Grippy.
Oh, Grippy.
I'm sorry.
It's
I don't mean
Grippy.
that. Go ahead.
Still your mom's favorite. Still your mom's favorite to this day. You know what I'm saying? Leave a plate at the dinner table. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Yo, Giogo Poppy here, baby, and we are back. We are united. It is All Mike tonight. Yeah. We out here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
We're just a little catch up. It's been a while since we've all sat down and recorded episode 5. If it's out, it would be out before this.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. We had some audio problems, but we're trying to solve it. And so if you see it up, if this isn't episode 5, then congratulations. We really don't want to waste the episode because it's really good. And so we hope you enjoy. If we fix the audio, because we lost the audio from this and we would have to use that. But yeah.
This is episode 5, then we scrapped.
Yes, if this is episode 5, I'm lying about everything right now. There's not an actual episode 5.
There wasn't an episode.
Yeah. What are you talking? We have too many lost episodes of All Mike. We're just a big story.
Let's post the pilot.
Yeah.
X-Files.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like 3 episodes, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Crazy.
Well, y'all, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
What are the topics for today?
You know what?
Oh, shit. It's going to be...
Is it really a topic?
It's going to be more of a circle time with All Mike.
Yeah.
So strap in, get your little snackies, maybe get a drink or two.
Get a little popcorn.
We're essentially just going to chit-chat about some of the animes that have been on our main docket and just kind of what we've been up to. So cuddle up with your favorite pillow. Let's go.
And I will say, before we get into that, I just want to say, it was somebody's birthday recently. And I think it's only fair to say happy birthday to the guy.
Happy
DJ
birthday, young Grippy.
Happy birthday, my
Grippy. I gotta get my own insurance.
Yes.
Also, if you're wondering, damn, why am I so wet right now? It's because I got a haircut.
That's crazy.
Don't even worry about it.
I just washed my hair. Look how clean it is.
So Ryan,
Yeah,
DJ Sourdough, Young Yatted.
that's me.
How was your birthday?
It was pretty sick. I went across the pond, went over to Hawaii, fucking lived it up for a little bit. Wasn't too crazy. It was with my mom and my younger brother. But after that,
we got wild.
We kind of actually did go crazy. I was fucked up last week. Yeah, I was done in rings. Bro, served me up with a plate of ranch because I was done in rings.
Last week?
Ranch with
Oh
onion
yeah.
rings?
Yeah. We were all there.
What else would you put?
We were all there. Yeah.
I mean, some people put, like ketchup on with their onion rings, barbecue sauce, but ranch, I like it.
Condiment king over here.
Oh my gosh, okay, whatever.
Tomatoes. Other than that, it was a good birthday. It's you get older and they feel different, but it was good.
Did you get any new tattoos or any rings or something?
No, I did get a little. Let me fucking show the ice a little bit.
Icy.
Shit, my hands are frostbit, bro. I'm over here just trying to see, bro.
Yeah, bro. Damn.
Is it the ring light or is it my hands?
We're not using a ring light.
Ring light? Everybody's like, why is it so much brighter?
What's going on?
For the tattoos, I do want to get another tattoo too.
What's your next one?
Fuck, I gotta pull up my little Pinterest page, but I think I'm gonna do. They're called death moths, so it's just a moth with a little skull on it in the center where the butt is, or where the
thorax.
The thorax.
The Lorax?
The Lorax? Kind of trees?
We saved the trees. We don't save trees around these parts. We
burn them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smokey. No, probably right here because to be honest, I like the way that this is covered up, but it's just barren right here. So I need to get some more coverage, you know. But
surprised you like fitting a moth right there. Do you think that's kind of like a short area to fit a? And that's what I've been thinking for so long. Yeah.
Is either I'm going to turn it sideways.
Yeah, you would have to do it sideways.
So I think I might turn it sideways. But
okay.
I wanted it to match this, you know. I'm just like
like bug shit.
Yeah.
King of the bugs.
But yeah, dude.
Sheena.
But then again, I was gonna get another like animal playing an instrument here, but then I fucked it up. So I think we're just gonna free ball it. You know, we're just gonna play with our balls out. Play with my balls out. I really do.
All right, well, thanks for telling us how your birthday was, man.
I feel like I was on KCRA3.
I know you're like so. Hey, because
why did I do that?
we played me, Caleb, and young Sourdough over here, DJ Sourdough. We played a lot of Magic the other day. That shit was lit.
That shit was good.
Oh, I can't talk about. We played Magic the Gathering. Oh no! I tapped 2 and killed myself. Oh no!
Wait, this is a podcast? Stop. Wait, this is going on the internet?
Oh my god, this is the wrong room. Oh man.
But it's been getting lit recently.
Okay, cool, man.
Well, I just want to say welcome back, Ryan.
Thank you.
You were very much missed.
Oh, thank you. I was gone for a little bit. I'm back. Got a small. No, I just got freckles. I didn't tan.
Aloha mahalo.
Exactly.
Hey. Catch a wave or two.
Talk to him.
All right, well, that's what I wanted to say.
I was gonna say, whilst you're here and we're interviewing you, what animes have been on your docket? I know one.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting such a nice treatment.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I have been watching. I've been watching one and then reading one. I still gotta catch up on the other one. But I'm almost done. Caleb and I are almost done with Mob Psycho.
Talk to him.
That shit, bro. You know what?
Amazing.
I'm gonna say it. This might be a hot take. I don't think it is, but Mob Psycho is just like a more cartoon JJK. Like if you really think about it,
It has similar themes.
It's got a lot of similar themes because these motherfuckers are just fighting curse spirits with their own abilities, and it's just psychic abilities.
I literally saw this art of Reagan staring down Sakuna, and then the next one was him calling Mob and being like, "Mob, where are you?" And Sakuna saying that, what the fuck? And everyone in the comments was like, Mob would like take out Sakuna, which I feel like true, right?
Would.
Yeah, like 100.
I think he would just one shot him.
Yeah, I think he would just one tap. So yeah, like I think like Mob is like, I haven't watched season 3. I've only watched 1 and 2. I'm waiting to watch season 3 with someone.
What was that about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You say I'm waiting to watch with someone.
Okay. So look, also a long time ago, I watched season 1 and 2 like by myself or whatever when it came out, and then eventually I dated this person where we watched season 1 and 2. They really liked it, and we're like, oh, we'll watch season 3 together, and then we like. So then we're not together anymore. So then, yes, exactly.
Creative differences.
Yes, and then so pretty much, when season 3 came out, I kind of was like in my brain, like I have been waiting to watch it with somebody, but then so like I just couldn't bear myself to just watch it alone. But now I have a new partner, and they've never watched they watched 1 episode of Mob Psycho 1, and they were like, I hate how it looks. And I was like, and so I was like, we're going to watch it, and you're gonna enjoy it because you'll love it. And they have this thing where like they'll watch something and they see it, they're like, oh, I don't like how it looks, but then like they get like 1 other episode and they're like, it's actually really good. And it's like, what?
To be honest, I never really had an issue like from episode 1 on. I never had an issue with like the anime. I think it's so funny stylistically when you just take certain frames and the drawings are just so shit where it's just like it works so well, and it's like the different styles of like artist styles that they have in there. It's just crazy.
You know, I would say the reason why I like it so much is like what you said, right? Yeah. Like there's some like parts where it's just shit drawing.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that they're so consistent with it that it's like you guys went big. At that point, like you guys didn't say, you know what, we're gonna stop, doing shit drawing and make it better. They said no, we're gonna fucking go big with this shit. Yeah, because go big or go home.
That's a stylistic
like that
choice,
one season 2 episode.
Yeah.
Like where they just have like that one season 2 episode where like Mob has like the red bright eyes or whatever. It's in the dream sequence. And it's just like fucking.
Oh shit! That
It's
was
like
crazy.
yeah, and it's like it's
the quality goes
the quality
like
just like
way out
showed
nowhere.
through.
Oh, yeah.
But like Mob Psycho is genuinely like in like probably my top 10 favorite animes of all time because it's just so good. It's so relatable
And it's concise. Like the
That
fact
shit
that
made me
it's
tear up, bro.
No, I've like actually I've teared up about Mob Psycho and I've like cried at Mob Psycho. Like it's so good, and I haven't watched season 3 yet, so I'm ready to tear up some more.
I do really enjoy like Ritsu's whole character. Like if we're just diving into it, because like first season he's just like, I fucking hate you, and Mob is like, no you don't.
The
bro.
big ass fucking.
And then, like no you don't, bro. And then Ritsu's like, oh my god, you're so right, dude. I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the season, he's just like, oh, you don't want to.
And in season 2, he's like that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's that man.
Yeah, training the new psychic people. And then, like,
I think I really
Choose
like
the little brother.
Rich is a little.
oh, JK.
I think of Teru.
Oh, Teru.
Yeah. Teru, I also,
fuck you.
I love
Mob Psycho.
I love
Yeah,
Teru.
got him.
I was trying to like dap you up.
No, he does the
Snail.
snail.
Got him.
Sorry.
Wait, one more time.
You got
Snail.
You got
All
Gary.
right, we get
I
thought about doing it again.
That's rare. That's rare for a kid to actually fist bump somebody.
All right, man. That was crazy.
They gave Ritsu the angsty like villain path at first, and I thought that's where they were going with it. But then Mob has no idea. Mob's just like, oh my god, you're okay, and just gives him a hug.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Ritsu is the killer of Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
That's like hands down.
But just better. So,
That's
so
fucking crazy.
Caleb, so what?
No,
what anime have
no,
you
you're not just gonna fucking bypass this.
Wait, what'd I say? What'd I say?
What did I say? Did you black out for a second?
I did.
Is alcohol getting to you?
Yeah, it is.
It's just alcohol.
That's my-
It is alcohol. That means like 3 months old. We're not that old, guys. We're not that old.
It finally made it to Facebook. I don't know what Facebook is.
Facebook Shorts is crazy. Who is watching like Facebook Shorts? Like what?
Are they
What
called
I'm
Facebook Shorts?
watching.
Yeah, what is
No,
what
that's
is
YouTube. I don't know what Facebook has.
Caleb
on
watching?
Facebook.
Yeah, Caleb, what do you
also
know?
Mob Psycho. I started watching it, and then I was like maybe 5 episodes in, and I was like, Ryan, if you don't watch it, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, Ryan was like, oh, I've been wanting to watch that. So we both were like watching it not together, and then I was like, I will wait to watch season 3 until you catch
I
up.
started it in Hawaii because my younger brother would just like go on his phone. My younger brother has autism, and so he would just go on his phone for like a couple hours, and then he would like pause his video and then tell me about the video he's watching, and I'm in the middle of a Mob Psycho episode. I'm just like, shut the fuck up for a second. I'm like, please stop talking.
Hold the fuck.
And I'm
Hold
like,
the phone.
1 second. He's like, oh, I hate you.
It's important.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro. It's and then I finished season 2 on the airplane. Yeah, it was
Great show.
crazy.
That's pretty much all I've watched anime wise within the last. I've been slacking. I still haven't continued Naruto. Naruto.
Do it.
I get it.
I'm just debating on if I want to actually watch.
I get
watch part 1 first.
I get it.
Do it.
I have like but it's like 220 episodes.
I know.
But keep in mind there is filler, so it's
so like it's
Okay,
like.
so like 150.
I would say it's like 160, 150.
Plus, listen to the intros, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro.
Oh my god,
It's gonna take you somewhere for sure.
True.
My boss started making like One Piece references, like the dude. We were like with a kiddo today, and she was just like fucking around with like a piece of peach because it was her last peach, and she was like eating it.
Like
so we're
mixed
walking.
tangerine.
Yeah, dude, 100%. And we were walking to go put our shoes on, and I was like, oh, there's the one peach that she had. She was like, oh, the one peach. And she was like, I'm sorry, I've been watching too much anime, and I was like.
I was like,
Hey, bring your fucking boss on the podcast.
She's so cool. I told her about the podcast. If you're watching, Tessa, you're great. But she's super nice. Yeah, she'd be nice.
I saw it's funny. I saw this TikTok that was like went up to people in Japan to say like, how do you say how are you in Japan? And this guy was like, we don't say how are you in Japan. Japanese people don't care how you are.
Yeah.
We care about the next One Piece episode. I was like, that's all we care about. And I was like, that's so funny. I was like, bro, it might be true, bro. Like, I mean,
So we're going to Japan.
why is we're going to Japan, bro?
Okay.
What about you, Dijon? What are you been watching?
Oh shit, man. I've been on a few things. Like I've been kind of slow on them, but like started Death Note, started Full Metal.
Yep.
I've started like the staples of the anime community, basically.
Yeah.
Like I haven't, I skipped some of those. I went through other shit.
Yeah.
But Death Note, hello, Full Metal, Brotherhood.
Yep.
Although I heard like as far as the story goes, to know what's happening in that first episode of Brotherhood, you have to know the first season of the other one, right?
No.
That's what I've been told.
Well, the first like iteration of it, I don't know. I think it's just one continuous like show, and so it's like it's not like a condensed version. It's more of just like kind of like loosely what happens, and then Brotherhood really expands on like the more like pivotal
He's already
of it.
established as a well-known
which is weird.
in Brotherhood.
So can I?
But
say
in the first one,
So
that's when they
Yes.
talk about
That's
that.
the
That's what I'm
best.
getting at.
Yes.
So,
They do backstory in Brotherhood a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's more so just when they're kids.
But it's only a little bit though, because in the 2003 version, they really like go before he was Full Metal. They went to a little prior to that, and then like he was on the train, which is in the manga, which is weird that they took it out.
Yeah.
But where he's on the train and he has to, like think like on his toes, like okay, what am I gonna do real fast? And then there's another arc. Where he's like in the mining town or something like that. Like those things were in the manga, but Brotherhood kind of like just ripped that out and kind of was like, well, we all just assume you saw the other one.
2000. I haven't seen Brotherhood, and I actually have to watch Brotherhood. But the 2003 version will tug on your heartstrings.
It fucking does.
That shit hurts so hard, bro. You're watching them like do their first like alchemy circle, like the brothers, and then you just the after effects. You're like
Fucked up, bro.
you're like, oh my god, it's just so fucked up, dude. But then I think
I'm trying to look up something for my turn, but I'm getting a fucking ad.
they do in Brotherhood.
God damn it.
From the clips that I've seen, they definitely like give Alphonse a lot more of that like. No, please. Like a lot of those situations.
I'm a big emotional tug kind of guy.
See,
like,
and that's why personally I say start with 03, man. Like
03 is
genuine
good.
is
That's
so
my
fucking
thought.
good.
I don't
Listening to
agree.
people, man.
It's
That's
so
exactly
fucking
what I
good.
was gonna do.
How many
It's
episodes
so-
in are you?
I don't
like
agree,
three.
but
Yeah.
Just watch one more of Brotherhood. Just watch one more.
Yeah.
Just watch episode 4.
Roger.
I don't know why.
yeah.
03 is great.
It's
03
fucking
so
fantastic.
crispy.
Yeah.
Because
I have.
you get the scene in 03 where it's like I don't know what I'm saying, but it's so mean where he's just like the fucking snaps episode. Oh my god, Mustang goes crazy on this man Envy. Envy just gets fucking.
That's same for Brotherhood too, though.
But I've been kind of on like a gamut of like other animes. So I'm starting to catch up on some of the ones that I knew just to refresh my knowledge base on like Naruto, Bleach.
Yeah.
I still need to re-go through 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah.
And
Out of the ones you named, which one would you say is like the one you've enjoyed the most?
Death Note.
Death Note. Okay.
I really like the idea of it, although I'm more interested in a different perspective. Like people are really into light, and I'm just like, this guy is psychotic.
yeah.
I'm like, why? I'm trying to find the.
Those
the
are some of
enjoyment.
those like unhinged girlies and the people who are actually psychotic.
That's true.
What episode of Death Note are you
I'm a
on?
big fan. 3. I'm a big fan of Ryuk.
Oh yeah.
I get that.
I like him.
I get that. A lot of people.
Ryuk is just very like I've only seen like I think the first like 7 or 8 episodes, and Ryuk is just very like you can do that. That's
He's a
totally
fucking
fine.
instigator.
Because this is all entertainment to
Yeah,
him,
he's like,
right?
well, what
Like,
if you did do that? Like
That was his whole game from day one. He's like, I'm not going to interrupt you. Like,
Yep.
I'm not on your side. I'm not on L's side either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I lost my book and I'm bored, so I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
like the real world.
Matter of fact, lost my book.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Let's find out where it
I
happened.
shitted it out. You
Let's
know?
be honest.
Also, if I could take a little pause real quick, I know there's a bunch of you who are also watching. We would love to hear your new little anime stuff in the comments because there were some of us. There's some people who have watched it before out. There was like a couple people who have watched the episodes that we saw last Friday. And they were very nice, and so we want to hear some other of your little recommendations. And so, because we want to get those comment sections popping. So.
Exactly.
And we read each comment and we reply to them.
Yeah.
All 5 of them.
All 5.
Yes.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, five is more than 0.
Exactly.
And my mom is trying to watch this, so mom, I'm sorry.
What's up?
Hi,
What's up,
Mom.
Mom?
But I told you that it was gonna get crazy, and she was like, "I say the F word all the time," and I was like,
I cuss sometimes.
I
love that.
we also
what's your
know a
mouth
homie that watches this too. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, I want you to shout your name because I don't know if you want to, but what's
Hey,
poppin'?
well, 5,000, we're here to perform.
"Yeah."
Exactly.
And so if you are here with us, thank you on behalf of all of them.
Yes.
Thank you for rocking. And those first 5 are gonna be the day ones. You know who you are.
Dare.
Pour one out for the homie. Okay, so Death Note. Okay, not bad, not bad. Joharo.
Okay, what's poppin'? I'm about to. Okay, so I just finished Frieren with my partner, and I'm gonna say that is I don't know where I put it in like my mental top 10 or top 20, but like it's in at least the top 20 animes I've ever watched. Okay. That Frieren is just amazing. It's so like cool. I'm on this part where I'm like, I want to read the manga, but I kind of want to just wait for the anime to drop.
I read the next chapter after the anime, and I was like, I just want to see it.
Yeah, I'm like, it was so done so well, and like good for like who was it? Who they did it? Was it Madhouse who did it? I think. I forget if it was like Madhouse or I'm blanking on Madhouse or Kyoto, but like good for them because I remember like Madhouse having like trouble with like some like financial stuff and all that, but then like being able to like because they lost a lot of people that like made their own companies or went to like Mappa or Kyoto or whatever. Right. But like good for them. Yeah, good for them to like put out this banger. Like because I know they're going through like some stuff and like Frieren is just so like phenomenal, especially as like a D&D fan. It's like it straight up is like an epilogue of a D&D campaign, which is so cool. And like Himmel is just the best guy ever. Oh my lord. So I literally what do you have to say?
I haven't finished it yet.
No, yeah, that's fair.
How much have you seen?
But how much have you seen?
Wherever episode we all got together.
Crazy. That's your choice then.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I won't spoil anything, but like Himmel's great, but like I mean he's dead, but we know that when the story starts. But like Himmel, like seeing all the back stuff with like Himmel and then like oh man, I want to say shit, but now I can't say shit because like you haven't seen it, bro.
I'm sorry. Yo, imagine a name like Himmel.
Yeah, Himmel. I would say two things. One, that scene, I literally like I cried at like the scene with the. All I'm gonna say is the ring. With the ring. Oh.
Yes.
And it feels like they feel like real people and like real like when what's it called like. When like Frieren, I'm gonna talk about that episode. I won't spoil it as much as I possible can't. But Frieren lost the ring. Frieren lost the ring that like Himmel got right for her, and when to her like subconscious like in her brain she was like it kind of didn't seem like that big of a deal, but like in her heart she was like, why do I really want this? And when she told Fern was like, oh my god, yeah, we're not leaving until we find this. Like it was like a really big deal to her because she's like, oh my god, like because Fern knows that like. It's like Frieren, you love this man, but Frieren doesn't know like I love this man. Like Frieren's just like, why would I want this ring? It's not like that. It's really not bad. But then you see, then it's probably like the second most beautifully like animated scene in the thing when she does the spell and she finds it and then shows her flying and then it goes to that back thing where he does like, bro, close your ear. If I don't propose to my woman in the future like that, that's crazy. Whoa. I know he didn't technically, but he like did.
The thing about it is like, you know, the whole situation. Like, you see Frieren.
Actually,
you see Frieren like just kind of like figure it out for herself. Yeah. Like, oh wait, maybe I did, but the way that her whole like race is kind of like set up is that like. She can't do that with like people who are more or less human. You know what I'm saying? But it's like elves are also a dying race as well.
Right, you know?
Right. Because like people just are intimidated.
And it's just like the story is so beautiful and the reason why Frieren does magic and their like way they go about it and how like they're not like a Gojo where like I'm not saying Gojo's a bad character or anything. I'm just comparing. I'm just comparing the two. I think Gojo's like strong done right, but that's a whole other topic.
I want to hear what's going on with you, but before we do, I got a wild segue for you.
What? I just want to say one more thing about Frieren.
Yeah.
Not on like the story, or not specifics of the story, but just when they cut from the beginning. And the whole premise is it's the Beyond Journey's End. It's after the story that you never get to see. And so you're like, well, damn, that's some cool characters that I really wish I could have seen. But the way that they bring clips or scenes and moments from that and tie it into the story of like the current stuff that's going on, it's really beautifully done and it's beautiful.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But and then what else was going on?
You got what?
Okay, finish by
finish your thought.
Okay, because I was just gonna say I have a couple things. I'm watching a couple things, but I just want to real quick. Like I was saying, like Freeland has like the strength of like being like the strongest person ever. Right. But like rather than Gojo being like, oh, I'm strong and like I could just beat everyone or whatever. Freeland's like, magic is fun, and that's what it meant to be, is like fun and beautiful and great. And it's like you get to see like her learn that from like, because the Freeland in the present time that we watch knows that, but then we see backstory clips of Freeland like being young and like doesn't know much or whatever, and be kind of a bitch to everyone and all that. And it's like she's like learning like, oh shit, like this is what my master was talking about. This was like what
we'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that. Well, hey, nigga, this has been out and it's been over. Your fault.
Okay, but it's not an OG like Naruto or Bleach or One Piece.
That's fair. You were also the person who said we should watch this.
Yes,
I did say that.
Okay.
But I did say that I haven't finished it yet. And I even said that before.
What else I'm watching, and we're gonna escape the anime realm for a lot. I'm watching a lot of. So I rewatched the first season of Smiling Friends. I convinced. Do you know what Smiling Friends is? You know what I mean? It's I'm really big fans of Zach. He's like a YouTuber, and I know him from Oni Plays. They're also YouTubers, and he made this show called Smiling Friends. It's hilarious. And season 2 came out, and I wanted to watch season 2 with my partner, but they thought Smiling Friends was really weird, and they're like, it's not my vibe. But I really was like, please, let's watch just all like season 1 and see how you feel. And then they're like, okay, it's like semi enjoyable. I'll see where this goes through. So I'm like, yay. I'm rewatching Regular Show. Regular Show is fucking great.
Hard.
And it's shit correct. It's still so funny to this day. There's this episode where it's like Benson's like, if you guys don't eat this $800 sandwich, like your guys are fired. And then like the episode is about like them chasing down the sandwich, trying to eat it, running away, like going through dimensions, and you're like, what is this show?
I would be so pressed.
Yeah, no, yeah. And then I'm doing a rewatch of X-Men 93. Yes.
97?
Yeah, 97. Sorry, blank. I'm doing a rewatch of that because I rewatched it when it was coming out, or I was watching it when it came out, and now that it's like all out, I kind of want to rewatch it. And I just have to say, y'all should watch it. It's beautiful, but pirate it. We don't support Disney. But actually, I didn't say pirate it. I said, whatever I said before that's censored. I'm just saying is, it's on Disney Plus. But it's on other things too.
Okay, the way they did.
We in the All Mic podcast do not condone piracy.
Yeah, we do not condone piracy.
Disclaimer.
Yeah,
the way they did Magneto was. Elegant.
Yeah, and all the scenes, like that scene where they're like going through that like portal thing. It's like
I haven't watched a lot of it yet.
I think it's funny because there was like TikTokers who were talking about X-Men as a whole, and they said that 97 that they were like, oh, they just made X-Men super gay. And there was one like TikToker who was like, okay, so X-Men wasn't already hella gay.
Yeah, no, X-Men is the whole point of X-Men is like it's about like diversity. Like everyone on the team is diverse in some way. Like these niggas are gay, these niggas are like
the whole underlying theme of X-Men is that there's regular ass people and then there's mutants. And the regular ass people are like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
You know
yeah, no, and like I saw this people getting mad about like Gambit or like a cut off shirt, and it's like manly Gambit wearing that or whatever. I'm like, y'all don't read the comics. You see what this nigga's like wearing? Like he's just like whatever because he just doesn't give a fuck. And I'm like the people that are hating on X-Men right now are the people that X-Men is making fun of you. Like that's the point. It's like these X-Men. The X-Men is about diversity and about being different. And if you're making fun of it, you're the butt of the joke. Like that's like because it's
like being loud and wrong.
Yeah,
that's all
like
it's also June, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
Not
come
you
on.
guys. We allowed to.
But that's all I'm watching.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Currently.
Solid.
But I was actually gonna take away from anime as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Because on Netflix, I just finished. This is wild. I just finished Working Moms. And
Okay.
I'm telling
That's
you,
honestly hard. That's a hard show. Bro.
It's so
pretty
hard.
funny.
I've never heard of it or never watched it.
it is. I will say completely. I mean, a perspective that I will never comprehend is what I'll say.
Which is why we gotta watch the show.
Why we gotta watch the show. Like it's about these moms.
Yeah.
And
they're working.
and they're working.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like a real people show or like a?
So it's a show based in Toronto, right? And the idea is it's just kind of the and it's kind of the perspective of like 4 different moms that are experiencing raising children and also having a job and really just balancing their life.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds wild coming from me, but I know
it's a comedy. It's a comedy because it's riddled with like a bunch of like well-known comedians. I can't remember what their names are, which is crazy because you know there are like comedians who have been like working in the field for a little bit. But they have their own show and like the perspectives of them. It's like the main character you follow, she just had her first baby. But then there's like 2 or 3 other moms who are like 2 or 3 kids in, and it's like it's very much like you take a look into their lives and you're just like, oh my god.
And by end game, like I've cried a bunch.
This shit gets messy, bro.
It's funny to me because this nigga has his MILF Hunter's license. It's insane.
Crazy.
What? Anyways.
Oh wait, can I say?
What else are you watching?
Hunter for real.
I got my hunter's license.
I was like, can I say one more thing? I forgot one more thing that I took a break from reading like serious manga at like right now because like that last manga I read, Koku no Hito, read it. Will just change my life, and I feel like if I hop into another like Vagabond or something, I'll just be like overwhelmed. So I'm reading this manga. That's why I had the earlier flashback. I was looking at a fucking ad, but I'm reading this manga called Gachi Akuda. And it is. Yeah. That's cool. I straight up had no idea. It's just about like a trash man. Like he just throws trash. Okay. Like straight up. I'm not even lying. Like there's like, have y'all watched Hunger Games?
He's gonna keep going too. Yeah. I love that trash man.
Yeah, trash man. Have you guys watched Hunger Games? Right. Mm-hmm. So you know there's like the rich people and the poor people. Yep. It's pretty much that. Like they're separated, and there's this dude on the poor side that hates the rich people because all the poor people hate the rich people, but he just goes over and throws trash over in the rich people's place, and they're like, that's the trash guy, we gotta get him, the trash goblin. And they're like running after him, and he's like super able to like parkour and stuff like that and go back over to the poor side where they're like, ew, we don't want to touch those poor people. And it's like really interesting, and I'm curious where it's gonna go because I'm like, do these niggas get powers? Like, what's going on? Like, what's gonna happen?
Sound like a Power Ranger villain.
Yeah. So once again, it's getting an anime adaptation, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool because the anime studio that's picking it up happens to be Bones.
Oh.
And Bones did Soul Eater, and the author of Gachi Akuta was also working with Soul Eaters. So it's like really cool that. I think it's a woman, but it's really cool that her series is able to be picked up by the person
that she's working with.
It's just really cool. It's really
Is there a likelihood of attaching the stories?
I so hope so because
I'm.
It's like
you're gonna go that. Oh yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Soul Eater, and I've been wanting to watch it.
Read it.
Yeah.
Read it.
Okay, I will say that I don't think I'm gonna say a hot take. I don't think it's a bad watch, but I will say that like I think it's like the last like once it hits like a certain point, I forget what episode, like 37 or something random because there's like 50 episodes. It starts getting into like Full Metal Alchemist, like 2003 non-canon territory.
Yeah. Okay. Where it kind of goes off on
its own thing. Okay. But I don't think it's like a bad watch. And I'm not being nostalgic about it. I did watch it when I was a kid, but I did
have his own experience.
Yeah, I did rewatch it. I did rewatch it as an adult and still was like, this is actually pretty good.
No, I get that.
It has big like nostalgia vibes.
Yeah, you should, but I feel like you should. I feel like you should totally. It's a good watch. Like I feel like you should totally watch it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cousin.
Shit. So what have I been watching? So recently I finished Gurren Lagann. It's kind of recent, but kind of
that's very not recent.
But that's only not recent to you because I've never talked about it here.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that long ago. It was maybe like a few months ago.
It was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, like the whole year so far. But yeah.
So anyway, so I finished Gurren Lagann. Really good. You guys should watch it. And then I'm also watching what is it called? Michiko and Hatchin. That one's really good. It kind of gives me a very big like Cowboy Bebop vibe. So this is this woman, Michiko, and then she finds this kid named Hatchin, and then they're kind of like trying to find her dad type beat, and it has to do with kind of like the mafia and shit like that, and she kind of like she's into this, into the kid's dad, who's also like a mafia guy, which kind of like how Spike, like we all seen Cowboy Bebop, right? Okay, good.
I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop.
Okay,
and I gotta watch it.
Okay, well, anyways, but yeah, it's very similar to Cowboy Bebop, and I definitely recommend that shit because I don't know, maybe it's just me. I have a big like hard on for like mafia shit. Like mafia and just like guns and shit. Like it's so cool. And of course, I'm black, right? But anyways.
Wait, you are?
That's crazy.
Of course, because you know how like
Be
people,
your own
like,
people.
You know how like people are like, oh, like black guys, well, black people, oh, guns, poo, poo, poo.
He's saying that he's preconceiving that you're stereotyping him because of,
like, obviously you're into that because there's guns involved and you're black.
He's like, gotcha, bitch. No,
to the punch.
I know, there's someone watching us like, oh, it's because he's black. He's like, oh, yeah,
and then we're gonna hit a jig.
Yeah.
And then right now, I just started this yesterday, but Kill a Kill.
Oh yeah.
Kill. It's
Hard.
different. It's different.
I love Kill a Kill.
A lot of people say that.
That's like what got people onto Trigger.
See, okay, so my thing though is like I didn't understand the point of the fan service. I heard that they're making fun of fan service and like other like animes and stuff like that. I'm like, are they really though?
I think they're
or they're just giving me fan
think
service?
it's more making fun of the like magical girl stuff. So it's like because they had their anime before panning and socking is very like it's very like titties, ass, people are fucking like that. Like Trigger's not like
What's this called?
panning and stalking. Trigger's like Trigger's like totally okay with getting into that weird like sexual territory and stuff. And so I think Kill a Kill's more making fun of like, what if we did a magical girl show, but there's just titties and ass everywhere. And so I think that's what it is. But what makes it weird is they're high schoolers.
Yeah.
That's what makes panning and stalking are like thousands-year-olds demon, and it's like it looks like Hi Puffy on Yumi kind of a sex. So like that's fine. But like Kill a Kill, bro.
You can see 1,000.
Hey, I'm trying to Hi Puffy on me.
I'm trying to break a hip. What's up?
What's up now? I'm sorry, but yeah, no,
I got
like
some arcane magic for you.
I think it's more making fun of like the magical girl stuff, like Sailor Moon and stuff. It's like, oh, what if they transform, but like their titties are popping rather than like dress. Yeah. Like,
Again, I'm so sorry, Mom. You asked.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry,
We're
Mom,
discussing the culture.
Yeah, we're discussing the culture.
Titties, ass. Titties is talking.
The anime culture of titties and ass. I mean, is that wrong?
Dude, you know what? In all fairness, a lot of I got a boy. I ain't gonna call him out on this. I got a boy who be watching a lot of fan service anime, and like, there are so many of them.
There's so many. And so to continue on with the with the whole like stepping away from anime, I also recently watched Crazy Rich Asians.
It hit Netflix.
That was interesting. It was interesting. I'm not saying it was like a 10 out of 10. Nowhere near.
Oh, no, it's a fun watch.
Yeah,
it was a nice little watch.
Movie,
yeah, so I recommend that too. So
how do you feel about Challengers?
It was good. It was good, but it was just messy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see how much more messier it could become, because it's like, okay, like we're already like, going that route. Let's see what else happens, and that shit just gets worse.
We recently watched not together. Whoa. We both recently watched Challengers with their boo things, and I feel like the same thing where it was like it didn't get like messy enough. I was like, I need this to get like. I need fucking and sabotage. There needs to be bro, you're gonna have all the two guys just make out once? Like, come on, bro. What?
So if you guys haven't watched Challengers,
this is how Challengers made me feel.
That's.
I'm sorry, Mom. No, I just said that. I'm sorry, Mom. Should we take a break?
Yeah.
We're already 45 minutes in. We might as well just finish this bitch up.
Oh, okay.
I was also gonna say I started reading Sakamoto Days. I'm on chapter 4. That shit is clean as fuck.
No, like it's so good. I was just telling Ryan that like my my trainer at the gym or whatever, the dude I take the classes from, we talk about JJK and all that stuff all the time, like the JK manga. And today I was like, hey bro, like I'm gonna try to put you on. You should read Sakamoto Days. And he's like, Nick, you don't think I already caught up with that shit? I was like, let's go! Everybody like, yeah, I was like, we just started going off of like our JJK conversation just like left. We just started talking about Sakura days. Like, this shit's clean. And he's like, bro, the anime comes out like 2025. And I was like, I know.
It's gonna
That trailer looks clean.
It's gonna be so well done.
I'm glad that they're like taking their time on it, you know?
How has your experience with Sakamoto Days been so far? How far are you in?
Yeah.
Because I'm only 3 chapters.
Because you're 4 chapters.
Yeah, I'm almost done with, or I'm halfway done with volume 1 because I think there's 8 chapters in volume 1.
Oh, I thought it was like 16.
Is there really?
I read on a manga app, so I don't know how many volumes in the fucking.
Well, because like in the one that I think that we usually use, it's like got volume 1, so I clicked on that and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that.
The first like portion of it is in a volume for some reason.
If it is 16, then
I mean maybe they split it up on
it.
some things, but the same thing. The one we were reading it on, it's like it has the volume and it's all one page, so you have to fucking scroll down.
Yeah, I really enjoy it because I don't know, it's got like a little sprinkle of like, you know, it's just like an ex-assassin who's just in a family. It's like, just like I just got a grocery store, you know, and it's like
so fucking.
There's just like there's a whole like
so
there's a
good.
whole I don't know, like the whole, not main character because obviously it's like Sakamoto, but the clairvoyant guy, he's just like,
Shin.
I gotta fucking kill this man.
Shin is,
and then he's just like, okay, wait, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Taken out by a cough drop.
Bro, absolutely.
No, like Sakamoto Days is like genuinely been like the best like action the best action manga I've ever read. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna say Sakamoto Days have been like the best action manga I've ever read.
And that's why I think when it does get animated, like the choreography and like the fight scenes for
it has to be good.
It has to be good.
It has to be good.
Because if it's not, like just the first couple of panels, like just is clean. You know, just like the backstory of Sakamoto and just like I don't know, it's just
It has to be clean.
It's just like, I don't have any lethal weapons anymore, but I got this fucking broom. This is clean, bro. This is great.
Anything else we're watching, guys, before we kick it off to Caleb's Corner?
Wait, we're doing Caleb's Corner?
It's a good time too.
It is.
I did start watching fucking Atlanta again.
Ooh, great show.
I never. It's on my watch list. I've never watched it.
Fuck, dude.
It's
Atlanta.
I have like a black people show watch list, and I like the two shows on there. The 2 shows on there is Atlanta and Snowfall.
First of all, first season they have the Migos, which is just great, but the Migos actually play like just some terrifying people. like there's like a whole scene where I think it was Ern was like going to get like something from them, and there's this man that's just
Gambino's character.
Childish Gambino is just running, or there's like another guy that's running away from the Migos, and then one of the Migos just fucking, rest in peace, take off, just pulls up like a gun and he's just like, it just pops his man at the shoulder. It's so good, and even when Donald Glover got I think he won an award for Atlanta for the first season. He thanked the Migos for being in the show. He's like, oh, and shout out for Migos because Bad and Bougie is one of the hardest songs right now, and then just left out that thing just skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, you gotta
Bad and Bougie. Jumping
It
over.
looked like I was left out, Bad and Bougie.
What's the game for this Caleb's Corner? Is it the
All right, welcome to Caleb's Corner. We don't know the song yet.
This sounds like the Star Wars theme.
Yeah, I like that.
You know one?
Can we combine that melody and that beat? Okay. For this episode of Caleb's Corner, this is not a completely original idea, but I basically took anime things.
Tag the person.
I don't know who started it. I took anime things and put them through a translator 10 times and then translated them back to English. And so I'm going to give you guys the poorly translated version of something, and you have to guess what it is.
Okay. All right. All right. Is this a group effort, or is this?
We could like keep track of points. I don't know. You guys could win like.
We need to get buzzers.
Yeah,
I know.
A little bit.
Whoever gets the most right gets a shot.
Man, I'm about to be on fraud watch. Let's go.
Okay, so starting out with, I have 2 abilities, known abilities of characters. So this first one is an ability from a very popular anime that I think everyone will know. The translation is Special Edition Slot Beam.
Special edition.
Special beam cannon.
Got it. Special Beam Cannon. Wow. That is Piccolo's ability in Dragon Ball Z. used it to kill Raditz, and Goku caught the stray trying to restrain him.
Yes. Love the
Shouldn't
moon.
have happened.
Special beam cannon.
This one is going to be so... Okay. This one is also an ability. This is... It's not even...
Oh, you're right.
Brutal expansion of the Sanctuary Division.
It's a shrine of that domain extension
There's no way y'all are doing that right now.
Sakuna.
No, it is, right?
It's Malevolent Shrine from
Alright,
Whoa,
so that goes to Ryan.
Whoa, that goes to both of us. Wow, that's crazy.
It technically was Domain Expansion Malevolent Shrine. But,
And he just said Malevolent Shrine. I
I just said
the whole thing,
JJK, so
we'll give you guys a half a point each.
I'll
All
go to the game.
right. The rest of them are actual titles of anime.
Okay, here we
okay.
go.
The Fist Man.
One Punch Man. Get fucked.
I was gonna say Fist of the North.
I think Dijon said it first.
I'll just see myself.
I'm gonna.
If anyone wants to find me, I'm gonna be biting the curb outside. So I'll just be looking
Oh
for me.
no.
That's gonna be the search, bro.
Yeah, no, sourdough by curve 4K. No.
Next.
All right, we got a true metal artist.
The true Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
I think
I don't know
Dijon
why
had
that's-
Oh
one.
my god. Full Metal.
A true metal
Alchemist.
artist. I love that.
Then I was reborn as mud.
That was
Slime.
Reborn as Slime.
That time I was
reincarnated.
that time I was reincarnated as a
yeah,
slime.
That's the one, yeah.
We really
Sorry,
need
it's
to get
just,
buzzers.
you know, you gotta
just
say
said
the whole game.
you just said buzzers. I heard you.
Yeah, I did.
That's
but
okay.
then I
This is
said
just
it
for funsies. The photo gallery is my hero.
Oh, Slam Dunk. I don't know. My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
photo gallery is my...
Boku no Hero
I don't know how I
Academia.
got photo.
I'm grippy.
photo
That's
gallery.
weird.
Okay, I got one more. Oh wait, no, that was the last one. Okay, I have one. It's a bonus round. It's a quote.
Okay.
There are more than this makes no sense. There are more than 9 winners.
Okay, hold on.
This is a famous quote from an anime.
Okay, hold
There
on.
are more than 9
Can you
winners.
give us a hint on the anime?
More than 9 winners. What?
It makes no sense. It doesn't sound
Yeah.
anything like the original one. It is from an anime that has already been referenced so far.
So Full Metal Alchemist, One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, there's more
Jujutsu
than-
Kaisen?
JJK. There's more than 9.
Is it
winners.
is the quote shorter than what you put in?
Working moms.
Yes.
I'm gonna. This is probably not it, but is it? Are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru? Are you Gojo Satoru because
I thought about that, but then I'm like, it's just gonna say Gojo.
yeah. Fuck. There are 9
The
winners.
first anime that was referenced in this game today.
What was that? It was before.
Oh, is it
JJK.
Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah. No, it's over 9,000.
What is the full quote?
Power level's over 9,000.
What
Get
the
fucked. Suck a dick. Bro, no, sorry.
loser?
Okay.
How dare
And that's
you?
it. That was good.
All right. Well, not bad. Can I do something as well?
Oh,
So,
Domain expansion.
well, this isn't anything wild, but I wanted to revisit a old topic that we had on this podcast. It has to do with whether Gogeta was going to kill Broly.
Here we go.
And was it out of character? Okay. So,
It
but
was.
for this, I posted it, and I have some people that answered, and we're gonna read off some of the questions, and then we're gonna see if we agree with it or not.
answers.
Okay. Well, yeah, some of the answers, and see if we agree with it or not. So, someone said, let's see. I honestly thought yes, but not of character since it's Goku and Vegeta sharing the body. Do we agree with that or not? Yeah.
Wait,
Read that for me one more time.
read it for me.
Wait, okay. So I honestly thought yes, but not of character since it's Goku and Vegeta sharing a body.
Not of character.
That is by Bankai Kingdom.
Bankai Kingdom.
You worked
maybe
that
English. I was about to say maybe English is not your first language. Oh, it's all right,
What do
buddy.
you mean by of
I was
character?
about to say.
I think.
Jared's
it's
so much
not-
more conscious.
like, it's not-
That was
Yeah.
weird.
I was about to say something like that. I was like,
So I think he means like yes, Broly was going to die from that blast, but it wasn't out of character since it's Goku and Vegeta.
well, it being Goku and Vegeta shouldn't matter if it's out of character or not. 'Cause it's out of character.
Oh, okay. I see. He didn't answer the question though.
I personally think that because I mean Vegeta will just kill anybody if he wanted to, but I think if Goku, which is like kind of playing into how cocky Goku is as a person, I feel like if Goku really thought that Broly was an actual problem, he probably would have.
I was talking.
So that it would have been like a cohesive, like, let's murk this man.
I was talking to Ryan about this in the car a little bit. That like I feel like people with like fusions, people are like, oh, it's like Goku Vegeta, like the Goku side took over, the Vegeta side took over, like stuff like they're really like focusing on Goku Vegeta, which Gogeta and Vegito aren't Goku and Vegeta. Exactly. They're like they literally when Vegito comes out, he's like, I'm neither Goku, or in the manga or whatever the fuck, he's like, I'm neither Kakarot no Vegeta, I'm Vegito or Vegorot. But like, so he's literally saying I'm not them, I'm my own person. And he like, so he's like he's a fusion of both their like personalities and things and stuff. Same thing with Gogeta. What makes it weird about Gogeta is I genuinely just think it's out of character because even if you want to take it like Goku and Vegeta thing, Goku was like not cool with killing him, and Vegeta was like about killing him, but then like Gogeta, he like threw the Stardust Breaker and it hit him, which the Stardust Breaker gets rid of all evil, and he survived, and Gogeta smiled, was like, wow, calm, and it's like, what? Like, he has no evil. You just hit him with that.
The thing about that of where it's like, oh, we're a completely separate person, I think it's funny because you don't really see a lot of like Goku's goofy side of where he's just like, it's like, let's just fuck around and fight. You see like, if anything, Goku's more like, I'm gonna fuck this man. I don't give a fuck. And I think that's a heavier influence of Vegeta's like character than seeing with either of the fusions, whether it's the fusion dance or the earrings. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like you just see Vegito or Vegorot.
I think Goku's like lighthearted side shows through in like really small ways of him like maybe taunting.
Yeah, but that's like that still feels like Vegeta to me, because Vegeta will just be like, you'll never like. I feel like in later seasons, in Super, like he's more prideful, but in earlier seasons, like he's like, there's no way you're gonna match up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's a lot more serious. Like Vegeta by himself is more serious.
Yeah,
like, not to say they're not serious, but they're definitely like locked in. Yeah. But I don't know.
They're also kind of 200% Saiyan. And you have to keep in mind about the characteristics of any Saiyan is that they love to fight, they live to fight. Their biology is literally made into challenging their own physicality and going after stronger opponents. Right. So like that stays consistent with every Saiyan, even Half-Bloods. Like Gohan, he doesn't like to show that shit until like he feels shit is more sweet. Yeah. Like what he did with Cell. But as far as the whole Kamehameha thing against Broly, two things. One, there's a likelihood he could have lived against that. That's not the first time that Goku was ready to blast away Supreme Kai. That moment between him and Majin Vegeta, right? Yeah. So there's that. Two, Dragon Balls exist. This is not a world where like they're gonna get blasted away and that's the end of them.
That's right. I think that would have killed Broly because Gogeta was washing Broly. Like,
he was washing him, but
like straight up like smiling, going. like this nigga was washing
but
him.
A powerful Kamehameha is not like, if that was full force, then he would blow up like
the entire planet.
But you know what I'm saying, like you have to like.
But they can control it enough to kill some. Like for example, like way back in Dragon Ball Z, Gohan blasted his Kamehameha wave to kill Cell, but it didn't blow up the planet. Like they could put power to like kill something and not like blow up the planet, you know. But go through. Let
me go ahead and read off a few more comments.
Oh yeah, true.
All right, well, answers. So this person, Cyclo, he said, I think Broly fucked around and found out. There was no solution for Gogeta other than all out because Broly was pushing him that hard. Honestly,
that's like a fair take because I mean. I could see how someone could take it from Gogeta's perspective of being like, okay, this guy's rampaging. He has no like sense of like, hey, chill out. Right. Like, I gotta kill him. Yeah. Like, or he's gonna blow up there. I could see that.
Or at least enough to where he's on his back and he's not moving.
I think part of it too is like, you know, Vegeta has just full 100% Saiyan, we'll say cultural mentality, right? Where Goku has like absolutely none that's existent until after like, you know, the whole Raditz and all that situation where he starts to just interact with Vegeta. Like the whole scene where Vegeta's butt cheeks are just out. In regular Dragon Ball where he's just like, you have to finish this. Go.
He was like dead.
I think that was the turning point for Goku to be like, oh, I gotta pick my shit up and actually like do something. You know what I'm saying? And so Goku has a complete humanistic upbringing. Not saying that obviously Vegeta is, but like you're saying, Vegeta is pure Saiyan where he's like, there's kill or incapacitate, right? Yeah. And so when they're fused, Goku kind of, I think, loses that more humanistic nature. And so I think
it's just nothing but Saiyan.
There's nothing but Saiyan because it's like 100% Saiyan and then 75% Saiyan with 25% human. Yeah. And so it just kind of get washed away. Right. And so that's why I think that he would just been like, obliterate. Like,
I think that's a fair take.
There's another one. GB says, Soul Punisher exists for a reason. Gogeta barely talks. Okay. And then there's Al Jojo Lands. Gogeta was more Vegeta and Vegeta was more Goku, in my opinion. So he's got Vegeta's merciless switch on him.
I think that's too black or white.
Okay. Yeah, but I will say, and this is kind of like like to his point, playing little devil's advocate here. Right. In the anime, they have it so I think for Vegito, they overlap Vegeta's voice with Goku's. Yeah, so you hear more Vegeta than Goku's like the underline. Mm-hmm. With Gogeta, they put Goku's on top of stuff. So I know he said it was like a little flip where he said Goku's more Vegito and Vegeta. Mm-hmm. But I think people think that because Vegito seems less like ready to kill and more like calculated and things like that. So they're like, which I think Vegeta is very, I mean, Goku and Vegeta are very calculated, but I think Vegito as this person where he's like, I'll do what I need to do, but he wants to figure out the situation first. Like with Super Buu, he was like, okay, I need to get our kids, like Vegeta, Goku's kids are in there. And in my brain, I know they want their kids in Buu. So I'm going to have to like trick him and stuff like that, you know? So like.
And both have had their moments of, I need to lock in now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And on the other side of it, Vegeta single-handedly almost ending the universe 3 times. Like, in the series. Yeah. Goku's had the same thing. Like, they both done both.
With Zeno.
True.
Oh my God, Zeno.
And then we have Vasto. He says, part of me want to say yes. The other says no, because part of Gogeta is still Goku, and Goku doesn't want to kill unless necessary. So my guess was maybe he was holding back for that Kamehameha. Like maybe it won't actually kill Broly. Maybe he was holding back. Mm-hmm. Honestly,
what implies that he was gonna die from just because it was strong? You know what I mean?
It implies like Broly's reaction to the blast, like it's coming towards him and he's like, fuck, like I'm dead. Yeah, and then I know Chile can't sense ki. I understand that, but I think watching as like written in story wise, we're watching Chile wish him away because that blast is gonna kill him. That's why I think it is, like, contextually.
I think it was just Broly like freaking out because he finally gained like his sense of self again. Because like the entire fight, his eyes were white, right? Mm-hmm. So he wasn't really in his right state of mind. But at the end of that blast, he's like, wait, what the fuck? And he's like, wait. No. Wait. So that's what I think it was. Honestly, I don't think it was gonna kill him, but I can see why people would think like, that's gonna wipe him out.
That whole situation, like obviously Broly is just a weapon, you know, at that point because but that's the thing is like you look at what the fuck was her name? I want to say
Chile?
No, it was the one from Super, the one in the Tournament of Power. It wasn't
Kefla.
The other legendary Super Saiyan.
You're talking about Kale.
Kale, yes. Yeah. Where Kale's just like, I don't know if I can do it, and then just fucking goes fucking roided out and just almost decimates a planet. And so it's like, I think when it comes to just a regular Super Saiyan and the incremental ability to just continue to power up, I think with like those legendary Super Saiyans are just like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just stupid and dumb. I got nothing. And then like somebody's just like, hey, you're a piece of shit. And they're like, what'd you say? And it just goes fucking explosive, bro. Yeah. And so it's like, it's more of a switch than, you know, than going Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Where it's just
yeah.
like you white out and then they come to and they're like.
It's more of like an Ozaru transformation, right? Where you're like not like a calculated one like Vegeta's where he like can sense himself and stuff. More like Gohan's Ozaru, where like early Dragon Ball, he turns into that and it's just like rampaging and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know if they explain this, but I think they might. But it's essentially like if you were to just merge like the Great Ape with like a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they talk about he has that special Ikari form where he could like he pretty much gets the Great Ape power in his base form.
Yeah, and so it's like, and I feel like that plays into you just
Which
like
is
shutting
so
off.
cool.
Yeah, like shutting off as an individual to just be like, oh, I have to kill, and then you're like, wait, I didn't want to actually kill anybody. That wasn't me. I don't know who that person was. You know?
I think we got time for one more.
So this is our last one. It says, this is from Ray. While it is true Broly didn't hit Gogeta a single time after he went blue, Broly also wasn't going down to anything less than a kill shot.
Yeah.
I agree with him. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
To his and your point previously, Goku and Vegeta are one thing as far as how strong they've come and how much challenge they want to approach.
Right.
And then we get to Gogeta, that is just a completely different echelon of ability. It's like, when are you going to have that opportunity as somebody like Vegito again? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Or Gogeta.
Yeah.
You won't. It's because like every time he comes in, he's top dog.
Yeah, he's like like the strongest. You know, like I mean, literally, like we said that like Vegito, like when they were like looking back on stuff, he said like he's like you two together is the perfect fighter.
Yeah,
so like it's like he's like when y'all were
getting glazed out.
I know. Like when because he was talking, I think it was like when he was talking to Beerus or something, or like he's talking to them with their training and stuff, and he's talking about in the Buu saga because like we could just like and look back in time, whatever. He's like, yeah, y'all were like the perfect fighter. Like that shit's crazy,
dude. Yeah. This is just me a what if situation. We could leave it off on this, but I feel like it's gonna spark conversation. But Vegeta as the just like a god of destruction would just be absolutely insane, bro. Would just be absolutely.
I think he would do a perfect job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he just would.
Yeah.
You're such a bitch, bro. Now I gotta read it. Fucking keep your face to yourself, bro. You dumb asshole, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. I swear to God.
On that note, I guess
read the super manga.
Thank you for our ex commentators over here.
Guys.
Decided to come in.
Thank you, guys.
That concludes this episode of All Mic Podcast. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, the X, Instagram, and now we're on Spotify. Check that shit out. Yeah. Be sure to check out not only these our main episodes here, but also domain battles. Those are a thing that's happening too. That's what I call them, by the way. Yeah.
Also,
we got,
free Palestine. You know, if you got the time,
Free Palestine.
if you got the time and you
Free
got
the
the
Congo.
money, and if you got the time and the money to do a little bit of research, definitely put some money towards that because there's some people who really need it.
Yeah, and look for places to not support and then places to support.
100%. Boycotts are real. They're very important.
Yes. So for sure.
all right. On that note, bless.
Thank you guys.
Love you.
It's been too long.
Oh God, yeah, I haven't set standards.
Oh my gosh.